Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a reaction video to an interview that I did with a fashion vlogger who is Zimbabwean, and she is awesome. All of her vlogs are amazing. She really does know about the fashion industry in Zimbabwe, and I thought it was pretty cool. Remind you, this was a random video. She saw me, I saw her, and we just went for it. My hair wasn't done, my makeup wasn't done. So here we go.
Hey my fashion bunnies, welcome to another episode of High Fashion with Hollywood Lee. Today is a special edition where we'll be discussing about hair. I have a special guest in studio. Her name is Africa Brown. She has her own hair company and we'll be discussing all about microlinks. What you know about that? Stay tuned. Hey my fashion bunnies.
Hi guys.
I'm so excited about today's show. I have the beautiful Africa, who's all the way from Chicago, visiting Zimbabwe because she started her own hair product. Africa, welcome to High Fashion with Hollywood Lee.
Thank you, Lee. It's nice to be here. Thank you.
So Africa's last name is Brown, and she's African American. She's a woman in business. And what would fashion be without hair? Africa,
oh my gosh, yes.
How did you get into this business? What made you start?
So what made me start is that when my family would start their businesses here, I always would just be so intrigued on how they would do it if they didn't have X amount of resources and this, that, and the third.
Right.
But they gave me a different perspective. Like, you are the resource.
Right.
You can bring to that country what they need and, you know, also create an avenue for yourself.
Yeah. So what is it that you do?
So I do a technique of hair extensions called microlinks. And the hair is can be in any texture you want it to be in. And I'm gonna host workshops here to teach the professionals how to use this specific technique.
Guys, she is so bougie. She was like, microlinks. I'm like, that went over my head. What is microlinks?
They're individual pieces of hair, believe it or not.
Wow.
Yeah, and I would do like a treatment to keep it nice and smooth and silky to actually match the texture.
How do you install it though?
You would attach it to like the base of your scalp. Literally the sides of that hole.
Right.
And you just slide that applicator on. There's an applicator attached to the strand. So there isn't like any pallets like braids or wefts or anything like that to itch you or pull, create tension, which can cause hair loss.
I like this because, you know, a lot of women have struggled with getting the weaves sewn on and getting the braids and cornrows, and sometimes it can be a real strain to your hair.
Yeah, right? And just your overall alignment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Child, so tell me about your fashion sense. How would you describe your style?
I think my style is more so casual. It's not really over the top.
Yeah.
With loud colors. Like, I like nude, brown, olive.
She's beautiful. She can get away with anything.
Amen.
And how do
the real key?
I'm so interested to know this because I've never spoken to anyone from Chicago. So
wow.
I'm interested to know, how would you compare the fashion sense in Zimbabwe compared to Chicago?
It's very loud. The colors, you know what I mean?
Here?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think that there's a lot more flavor here.
Wow.
Because a lot of the things that you guys pull, we probably wouldn't do in Chicago.
Wow, you guys, we got flavor. Come on now. Come on now.
Right? So honestly, that's where we got it from. So I think the best place for me to start my business would be like where it all started. Even with the resources that we get from here is kind of like you guys have it, and there's still somewhere a lack of something.
Yeah.
And I like the idea of wanting to be a resource in a form of hair.
This brings me to my next question. What have you what challenges have you faced, being a businesswoman who's young and based in Zimbabwe, because our economy is going through a lot right now? What have you faced
I
in
noticed
terms of
that
challenges?
the challenges that I faced was really just getting accustomed to how I'm not able to even use my own resources for me. They're not even good for me here, So it's kind of like that median of, do you adapt to this or do you make it better? Could you adapt to this or could you make it better? And it just takes a lot of consistency and passion to even want to make a difference. And for yourself, because I want to even use the better tools also. So if I want to, I can't imagine what the next results could be for someone else.
Okay, this has been a very interesting interview. I hope that you're inspired into getting into business.
Exactly.
Please tell us where people can find your products, and where they can follow you online.
You can follow me on YouTube and on Instagram at Africa Styles Me with Love on my Instagram, and Africa Styles Me
Okay.
on YouTube. It's also my email address, africastylesme@gmail.com. It's also where I could be reached for orders and product that you need.
I was so awkward.
I hope that you're inspired if you're looking at it. Thank you so much for joining me on this platform.
Thanks for having me.
And I'm going to show you guys what the work I'm going to do on Africa for our next presentation. I'm going to style her and dress her. And
she has so many accessories.
So stay tuned until next time.
Like I said, guys, that video interview was not planned. But I really enjoyed myself. I really enjoyed meeting her and expressing my passion with what I'm trying to do with my business. Her name is Hollywood Lee. You can find her on YouTube and on Instagram at Hollywood Lee. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this video, and don't stop letting your dreams be a reality.